The first thing is we always hear robotaxis are not prone to human error, therefore presumably they'll be safer. That's a big myth. It is true that they don't make human error mistakes, but they make robot error mistakes instead. And so the question in the end is whether the robot errors are worse or better than comparable human driver errors, and we still don't know yet. Some of the robot errors that get made are things that it's hard to imagine a normal, competent, unimpaired human driver making some of these mistakes or making them to such a degree. One incident involved not one but two robotaxis driving down a road. There were some down power lines, and they dragged the down power lines down the road, including some emergency tape down the road hooked onto their sensors on top. And you would hope that a human driver would figure out pretty quickly that driving through emergency scene tape and dragging power lines hooked to your vehicle down the road is probably not a good idea. And so this is kind of a robot-style error. But another issue that comes as somewhat of a surprise is they also make mistakes that look just like human errors. For example, there's a robotaxi that drove into wet concrete in what was said to be a reasonably well-marked construction area. Now, yes, human drivers make this mistake on occasion. I get that. But the promise was that these robotaxis would not make stupid human mistakes. And here's a robotaxi making something that looks pretty much like a human stupid mistake. Another one is driving into construction areas. Now, this one, it's possibly involved with a remote operator, but if you're deploying a robotaxi, the remote operator is part of the system, and what matters is not which human you find to blame it on. What matters is the net safety and whether these things out on the roads are obeying traffic rules and driving into a well-marked construction area where the whole road is closed off, there's a flagman and all this stuff. That's not okay. That's not something you should do. And again, yes, human drivers do that on occasion too, but we were promised robotaxis that don't make stupid human mistakes. And we have a bunch of incidents to show that's not how it's turning out on public roads.